Now, we all know that this story is making headlines everywhere. 17-year-old Justin Bieber, currently in the middle of a DNA battle. Teen paternity tests. Because this story is about Olita's 14-year-old son, Ricardo. Welcome, Ricardo, to the show. Now, Olita and Ricardo are here because a 20-year-old woman named Quintera is claiming that 14-year-old Ricardo is the father of her 1-month-old daughter, Peyton. This is an unbelievable story.
There's a 20-year-old girl named Quintera who's a close family friend of ours who's claiming that she has a baby by my 14-year-old son. Ricardo was only 13 and still a virgin when they had sex. I feel like she robbed him of his innocence.
I lost my virginity, Quintera. It was my first time. I never thought I could get a girl pregnant. I never thought I could be in that situation. I'm not ready to be a dad. I think I'm too young and I have stuff that I want to do in the future. I'm doing good in school. Because I'm so good at school, I like to teach other kids and I like to mentor them.
I see my son completing college and start his own business.
My dream is to go to college and get a good education and get a good scholarship so I can get a good job.
I never ever thought my son would end up being a father at the age of 14. I know Quintera is trying to figure this out just like we are, and we're going to be there to support her no matter what.
If I'm the father of this baby, I will have to give up everything that I like to do. All the kids my age will be having fun and I have to spend all my time and money on the baby.
Now, whether he is the father or not, it is completely unacceptable for an older woman to have sex with a 13-year-old. Did you know that your son at 13 years old was sexually active?
Of course I did not know. You know, I mean, that's one of the parents' fears or something that a parent always thinks about is their child having sex.
Please tell me you were a virgin before this happened.
Yes, I was, actually, until I met her.
Did you have any clue about what was going on? I mean, what the consequences could be?
I did, but at the same time, I wasn't thinking. I was just acting.
You think he's the father?
I'm not sure, but I really hope he's not the father. You know, they did have sex, so, I mean, it's a possibility, but he's too young to have a baby right now.
You think they look alike?
She looks just like her mom, so I can't really say. She doesn't look anything like my baby.
What are your feelings towards her? You feel she robbed your baby?
Robbed my baby of straight out of his innocence. She tricked him, if you ask me. You know, he didn't know any better. I mean, he knew right from wrong, but at the time, being 13 and you're 20, she should know more better than he does.
I assume, Ricardo, even though you might be the father or not, you are a poster child for every teenager, boy or girl, about what can go wrong if you have sex at this age, right?
Yes, sir.
Did she say anything to you, Quintera? Did she say anything to you?
At first, she told me that it wasn't his baby, but she was telling everybody else that it was, you know, until she was like 5 months pregnant, and then it went to like, oh, it was his baby. So, of course,
you know what I want to ask her, because she apparently told my producers this, that she wasn't really sorry about having sex. She was sorry about getting pregnant.
She should have been sorry for having sex, for one, with my son, who was 13 at the time, and getting pregnant.
Olita, if this child is your grandbaby, you're going to help this child? You're going to be in this child's life?
Of course. You know, we're going to be there for whatever.
And Ricardo will be in this baby's life as a father.
Of course. That's going to be his...
And you're going to be... And Ricardo, even though this will rob you of most of your teenage years, that you're going to have to turn the page and be a father before you're an adult.
Yes, sir.
We're going to find out because... everybody, this is what Quintera had to say.
I'm here to find out if Ricardo is the father of my baby, Peyton. I know he was young, and I know I shouldn't have slept with him. I slept with Ricardo like 4 or 5 times, but I knew it wasn't the right thing to do. It happened, and I know I can't change that, but now I have a baby, and I need help from Ricardo and his family.
Everybody, welcome Quintera to the show. You know, Quintara, first of all, there are a lot of people watching this show today, both in our live audience and back home, are saying, you committed a crime. Yeah. Did you realize that at the time?
Not at the time, Murray, but it is what it is.
You knew how old he was, didn't you?
Yeah, at the time, yeah, I did.
So why you sleep with him? Yeah. And then 4 or 5 times?
I don't care. Once you found out you were pregnant, I guarantee you probably were scared, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, Murray, because I didn't have a stable place to stay. I didn't know how I was going to take care of her.
Do you want DeCardo to be the father?
No.
Well, Olita doesn't.
Definitely don't.
DeCardo doesn't. I guarantee you my audience doesn't. When it comes to 1-month-old Peyton, DeCardo.
There's a 20-year-old girl named Quintara who's a close family friend of ours who's claiming that she has a baby by my 14-year-old son. Ricardo was only 13 and still a virgin when they had sex.
I lost my virginity, Quintara. It was my first time. I'm not ready to be a dad. I think I'm too young and I have stuff that I want to do in the future.
You think he's the father?
I'm not sure, but I really hope he's not the father.
I'm here to find out if DeCardo is the father of my baby Peyton. I know he was young, and I know I shouldn't have slept with him. It happened, and I know I can't change that, but now I have a baby, and I need help from DeCardo and his family.
You knew how old he was, didn't you?
Yeah, at the time, yeah, I did.
So why you sleep with him?
Do you want DeCardo to be the father?
No.
Well, Olita doesn't.
Definitely don't.
DeCardo doesn't. I guarantee you my audience doesn't.
Are you ready for this?
When it comes to 1-month-old Peyton, DeCardo, you are not. As they would say back home where I grew up, you dodged a big bullet. We'll be back right after this.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all saw this shit, what I just seen. I'm gonna try to keep my commentary short because this shit was long. It was long, drawn out, and stupid. This bitch up here looking like Kurtwood Smith and shit. Then you got this boy's parents and this boy. And I gotta figure out, why the fuck is she not in jail? Can somebody answer me why she's not in jail? Can somebody tell me how the fuck we could even watch this? No one would sit and watch a 20-year-old man sit up there talking about he got a 13-year-old girl pregnant. Our audience wouldn't have even had time for that. And then it's the fact that they don't boo the chick, they don't cuss her out, they don't nothing. She should be in jail, but no, she's not in jail. She's pregnant. Now y'all know where I'm gonna take this to. Where I always take things to. Cause that's what the fuck you get on my channel. And if you don't like what I talk about, get the fuck off. Cause chances are that's what I'm gonna talk about. Cause it's my channel and I've been talking about it for a year and a half. All you newcomers say that's all you talk about. Jay-Z been rapping about the same shit since he been rapping. Jeezy been the snowman since he came out. Every damn song he say, yeah. And you ain't never sent that nigga a message talking about, you know, you're rapping about Mr. 17.5 and snow all the time. Could you switch it up? No, you just keep buying his shit. Well, you don't buy mine. Mine's free. So you don't like it? Get the fuck off. Now, back to this bitch looking like Kurtwood Smith. This bitch was able to sit up there and sleep with a 13-year-old boy. And y'all remember what I say about black women. They are the main causes of STDs being spread. It ain't black men, it's black women. You don't believe me? Go to Tennessee and see the fact that it's 76 kids born to 48 women by 3 men. I didn't make that stat up. It's mostly like this. In Atlanta, there's a few niggas that got a lot of kids by a lot of bitches. Same nigga. Anyway, This 20-year-old girl was fucking a 13-year-old boy. Didn't go to jail for it because, of course, we live in a society where we give bitches a pass, especially black ones that are destroying their community. She was sleeping with him with no condom. And the baby turned out not to be his. So what does that tell you? Yeah. That tell you she was sleeping with more than just him with no condom. So this grown woman was willing to fuck up the life of a 13-year-old boy. The boy shooting blanks. She didn't care. She was willing to give the boy an STD before he took the SAT. That was some good shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's all this shit is off the cuff. That's pretty real though. But you gotta think about it. That is the Terminatrix in full effect. You can call it whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Do y'all not see this woman was willing to sleep with this boy, knowing she was sleeping with other people, and then blame it on the boy, even though she was fucking other people raw? There's a reason why the studies show that 50 to 70% of all black women who test their babies to a man, that first man they test, the baby's not normally his. Oh, I'm gonna do a video on that study, just so y'all know I didn't make it up. Just so y'all know how the rest of the world looks at you as a disgusting breed of people when you just willing to lay down with several niggas within the 15-day period that you can get pregnant. That is nasty. You couldn't wait the span of 15 days during when you having your ovulation to not screw a different dude without a condom? That is gross. But that's what you do. The majority of your children, you don't even know who the father is. They used to say mama's baby is daddy's maybe. What they meant by it was mama know what came out of her. She don't know who put it in her. And old black women like my grandmother had that saying. So what does that tell you about black women? It tells you that they've been disgusting for a long damn time. The only difference is DNA has caught up with them. The news has caught up with them. I've caught up with them. Anyway, on behalf of Kurtwood Smith and the Klingons everywhere, God, this is a horrible looking bitch. This is the worst looking bitch I've ever seen. Poor little boy, he just wanted somebody to play with a ding dong. She, grown ass woman, willing to play with a boy ding dong and try to get pregnant by him. Nasty broad, Kurtwood Smith looking bitch. Oh, the Klingon nation, I hate them. Big forehead, fake hair having motherfuckers. Braid pulling back like that motherfucker on the damn Men in Black. Oh! Get mad at me. Thumbs down the video and get the fuck on. Cause I'm out. P.S. I don't mean to speak ill on nobody, but that baby ugly than a motherfucker too. Ooh, that baby gonna grow up looking like her ugly ass mama. It's a ugly son of a bitch. I would have said and said, that's not my baby, cause it's ugly as fuck. I'm not taking care of that motherfucker. I'll send you a couple dollars. I don't wanna see it. That's an ugly baby. It look like you. The little boy mama kind of fine, but that ought to let you know something else too. These bitches be sitting up there with their 13-year-old boys and have to take up for them because ain't no daddy around, and bitch made up to make sure she get on TV hoping to get a nigga like me trying to find her on Facebook and Twitter and shit. Befriend the bitch and send her a note cause you know she's a hoe. She came dressed up like a tart. Your mama look like your sister, nigga. Your mama look like your sister. Now I'm out.